What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new Hybrid Network video with a huge update today and some massive implications for the future of DC films as the new president of the division for Warner Brothers has finally been revealed. That new president is Walter Hamada, an executive at WB who previously had been a key guy behind the Conjuring film franchise developed by another WB division, of course, New Line. More recently, he also had a hand in the development of Stephen King's It, which was, of course, a massive success for the studio back in the fall. And this move comes just weeks after a report revealed that the studio would be shuffling its executives at the highest levels of the DC Films division for the second time in 2 years. First, after Batman v Superman's mixed reception, Jon Berg and Geoff Johns were tapped to take the reins of the studio, and despite the success of Wonder Woman, the mixed response to Justice League prompted WB to shake things up again, and now we'll have to see how Hamada does at the helm. Interestingly, The Hollywood Reporter's report on the story makes it seem that Hamada is actually replacing Jon Berg specifically as the de facto president of the division, while Geoff Johns will actually not be reducing his role as was initially reported. What that role for Geoff will be exactly in the new Hamada regime remains to be seen, but personally, I'm glad that he's sticking around. I mean, he's one of the more iconic writers that DC Comics has had in the last 20 years. He's got a wealth of experience on virtually all of their marquee characters, something that definitely is going to come in handy when you're planning to adapt that universe into film, right? And especially considering all of the reports about just how much he was listened to before he was co-president, which was, spoiler alert, not very much. We really didn't get to see much of his influence over that year and a half. I mean, Wonder Woman was already basically done filming, Justice League was already filming. Really, the only film that he probably would have a huge effect on was Aquaman, and we'll have to wait to see how that turned out. The response to Hamada's hiring around the internet seems to be kind of a mixed bag, though. I mean, I've seen some people praising the choice, others claiming that maybe it's too big a step up, or maybe too big a step in a different direction more accurately for Hamada. Many, maybe most actually, unsure really what to make of this in the first place. But me, honestly, I do like this pick, and while I'm not the biggest horror movie fan, and that's maybe the biggest understatement of the century, it's obvious that's the one division that's really firing on all cylinders for WB right now, and mostly with original IPs too. If Hamada can bring that level of consistency and success to the studio's DC film franchise with all those established characters and 50-plus year histories to draw on, it could be the start of a new beginning for the cinematic universe, but honestly, I'm just hoping he gets more than a year and a half to try and make his mark. The biggest question, though, is still sticking around. How much of a new beginning will this actually be? Of course, there have been rumors circling about how DC would proceed from Justice League basically since Justice League came out, and whether the universe would continue as originally planned, unaltered, or potentially be rebooted completely. Of course, the real answer is unknown, but it probably lies somewhere in between the two extremes. I mean, as with any management change, Hamada wouldn't have been brought in if everything was working, so there are undoubtedly going to be some things he'll change. That being said, there are enough things working and too many things in motion already for a quick and clean, easy reboot, so while that's an option, don't get too depressed or excited about that possibility. I mean, if Aquaman is a Wonder Woman level smash hit or even remotely close to that, we'll probably be talking about more of the first option than the second one. Let me know what you think of the new DC Films chief in the comments section down below and what you think this means for the future of the DC Films franchise, but that's going to do it for me here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. For even more great content, check out our website at hybridnetworkyt.com, and if you love HN and want to take your support to the next level, consider donating to us on Patreon as we strive to bring you the best content possible. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.